the reef.
What happened to her eye?
All will be
gone
revealed.
now.
All will be revealed in time.
I need to know.
And yeah, and she has her mask off as well.
Yeah.
So.
Those are all the most notorious House of Wolves.
People are going to wonder if these are just rehashes of the Queen's Wrath bounty that happened later last year.
Yeah, they are not. They are all new.
Success! And she's got some fancy things we can use to dress ourselves up with. She's got some
Queen's
shaders.
Wrath rank 3.
Yep.
I like those a lot.
And.
Does it have all the fun flags off of it? Doesn't look like it does.
No.
One thing I want to ask about Petra is one thing we remember from her when she was in the tower is that she had all sorts of cool weapons and armor pieces and things like that. Are we going to have the chance to earn that stuff again?
Yeah, there'll be a full set of Queen's Wrath armor and gear, armor and weapons that you can acquire in the Prison of Elders.
Okay.
Is that acquired through drops, or is that something?
Yep, those drop directly in the Prison of Elders.
Okay, well they'll have the same level light as, say, the 36, what is it, 38 light we're going to or something? Or
Yep, those will be on par with the rest of the content.
34, well, yeah, level 34 light, but
yes.
the amount of light on the gear, whatever it is.
We'll inspect all that in a little bit.
Cool.
On the subject of the Prison of Elders, you can see that the warden for the Prison of Elders is Varix. He is a fallen from the House of Judgment. So what is the House of Judgment, and why is this bastard allowed to be in the tower with all of us Guardian folk?
Sure, he is. The House of Judgment is one of the very old houses of the Fallen. He is one of the only known remaining Fallen from the House of Judgment. He's gone through a few trials himself. He's missing a few arms there that are now replaced with some mechanical arms. So he has kind of been loyal to the Queen, and so he was able to sort of stick around. He's sort of an informant in some ways. He's also someone who runs the Prison of Elders. Trying to think, I'm super excited to have Fallen be one of the characters you interact with. It's such a cool. The Fallen is such a cool race, and to be able to get right up close and have to be able to talk to them and have them.
Right.
There's some interesting bonuses on the gear that he has here. First off, he's got the, what is it? The armored cores and weapon cores.
Sure, yeah, those will drop from the Prison of Elders.
Okay.
So,
is there a limit on how many times a week we can run that?
Yep. You'll have there'll be weekly lockouts, and there'll be, multiple. We'll talk more about it when we get into the Prison of Elders, but there'll be multiple challenges that you can partake and get drops, and then you can turn them into Varix for the high level gear.
And there's also some fun new perks to them. Shank burn, I'm noticing on this auto rifle, which isn't a pea shooter, so thanks for that. Yeah, it's actually got decent impact on it instead of being high fire rate with nil impact, as we've been used to.
Right.
Necrochasm.
So yeah, we have a full suite of all Fallen themed, class items. We have ships, one from each house, which is pretty cool. You've got the House of Winter, you've got the House of Devils. You can collect all the different ships. Also have shaders specific to those houses.
So check this out. Who's this guy?
Where are we headed? Oh, down to
We're headed down
the
to the good brother.
candle room.
You're immune to candles in the game, by the way.
Yes,
it
of course,
doesn't.
of
It just
course.
doesn't phase you. It's fine.
Yeah, it's just solar energy, man.
Yeah. Okay.
A
Good.
very low amount of solar energy.
Candles?
Yeah, solar candles.
Perfect.
So this is Brother Vance. He is a disciple of Osiris. And what role does he play in the House of Wolves?
He will be the emissary of Trials of Guide. He will be the person you come to for rewards, to buy new passages. We'll talk more about that, obviously, in the coming Twitches. But
Yeah. We have a whole reveal plan for the Trials of Osiris, so we'll delve deeply into the details that will govern that competitive multiplayer special event. Here, different rewards, much like Iron Banner. There are even consumables that affect the way the event plays out.
Sure. How often does it? You say the event runs?
it's every weekend.
Every weekend.
Yep.
Okay.
Until the reset. So it starts Friday and then.
Okay. Great.
and then until-
You were talking
until
about
Tuesday.
upgrade paths.
Yep.
And so, what gear does that apply to?
We are about to come in for a landing here. I would
Okay.
rather show than say, so
Okay.
let's jump right into it. I really like the idea of, a communication process with our community. The fact that they're sharing with us their feelings about the game, that has an impact on our development process. Are there members of the community that you listen to more than others?
I was playing with my dad last night. It's funny. He was asking all about can he upgrade his Mythoclast, all that stuff. So I told him to watch today.
But you
during
said that the Mythoclast is frozen in time, which
Did I-
means
did I
that
say
it's,
that
it's
once?
stuck there forever.
Did I say that the Mythoclast is frozen in time?
Yeah.
Of course, you know what they say about something that's frozen.
It can thaw.
It can be warmed up. It can be warmed up. So let's see. I have received a bounty. And my bounty is what? Your bounties are here. So in visiting the reef, I have acquired my first House of Wolves bounty. That's the way that we're going to send you through this experience. And while the reef is a self-contained environment that will support your adventure, help you acquire the bounties, the quests, and the missions that are going to keep you fighting and playing, it's also going to equip you with some of the different rewards that you'll be earning and the different activities you'll enjoy. The tower has always been the place where we could come and outfit ourselves and keep the evolution always happening. So no tower visit is complete without a visit to our fearless leader, the speaker. So I'm actually going to
One
start
thing
there.
I just noticed was looking at my Black Hammer,
Yes.
and I noticed the Hive Disruptor buff is no longer grayed out. Is that being fixed?
It may be.
Was I not supposed to look at that?
you
It's
look at
there
anything
for me
you
to
want.
look at. I
There's
just,
so many things. There's so
Yeah.
many things that I've had to brush up on. That's actually a detail that has escaped me. So
Okay.
why don't you open it up and see if you can upgrade that?
I already did. I just filled out the bubble
Okay.
for the Hive Disruptor and upgraded it.
Well, sounds like that's good then. Look at that.
Look at that. Good
Just
to go.
upgraded your Hive Disruptor. Join me here in the speaker and go ahead and approach the speaker. Are you here with us?
I am here with you.
So go ahead and take a look at what Mr. Speaker is going to do for us now.
Oh, geez. Uses for old stuff.
Uses for old stuff. So one of the things that Chris just told us about was simplifying the economy. One thing that I've personally seen people talk about is the desire to take materials and exchange them. So the speaker is now doing that material exchange. So if I need ascendant shards and I have ascendant energy, I can acquire those things on a one-for-one basis.
Sure.
Same thing with energy or shards. This is awesome.
Yep. So there's two things you can do. You sort of can trade between energy and shards for at the different levels.
Yep.
And also you can turn any of that stuff in for as you can look
Motes
over
of
it. Right. You can
light.
buy
Yeah.
motes of light with it. You can
I
buy
need glimmer for
glimmer.
heavy
Exactly.
ammo.
Ascendant shards can become
And
multiplied.
so
That's
shards
great.
become energy becomes shards, and shards become the thing that you can use to buy awesome stuff.
So now you can exchange ascendant energies and shards for glimmer and things like that.
Yep. You can just play the shell game with everything in your inventory.
Yeah, so you can move it to where you need it at the time being.
Yep. Eris and her economy is still relevant. You know, I can still move that stuff back and forth.
The thing.
That's really cool. I didn't see this when I was. You told me to stay out of the tower when I was looking at
I
this.
wanted you to be a little surprised.
I know.
I didn't want this whole thing to seem canned and staged.
Yeah. Well, tell me more, dude.
Humanity.
So thank you very much, Mr. Speaker.